Hello and welcome. Kingdom Come, Deliverance II, or what I'd like to think of as the Adventures of Henry. So there's a few things I want to try and sort out. I mean, I want to try and get some was it Valerian, I think it is. Let's have a look, because I finally managed to get some cobwebs over time. It's a good opportunity to make my own quick finger potions, which would be better. Hair of the dog. That would be a complete reset, which I'm not overly enthusiastic about at the minute. Yeah, I think that's. And there's also Artemisia. Yeah, I think that's the more important one for now, at least. But I have no idea where to get any. Now there is another quest I've got to do. Oh, that reminds me, actually. There is another quest I've got to do, which is to go to a vineyard. I need to find out this secret about how the monks are making such good wine. Am I going in the right direction? Could be. Because what I want to do, actually, is I want to call into the bathhouse. Finally managed to get rid of the fleas. So rather, I mean, I could go to that one and it'll be free, but I'll probably be leaving any fleas on me over there. I'm thinking, but I would go over to that one. I mean, they know how to deal with fleas. Just saying. So if I go there, they can, well, they can take care of any fleas that I might still have. Then I'm gonna go and see if I can find anything about this. Oh, do I want to go that way? No, I want to go that way. Then hopefully I can find out what's going on with the vineyard. I think I need to get hired for work. Hopefully I might have some valerian growing around the area. Otherwise I'm going to have to probably go out into the wide world and find it. Because I couldn't find any at the apothecary. We're also waiting for Anna to heal up. So I can't go and see about the Brotherhood that we joined. So this is like a sword fighting guild. Because we helped them win combat. Which I'm a bit miffed about that, to be honest, because there was a series of fights, one-on-one fights.
Jesus Christ be praised.
I mean, it's already scratching my head because I could have sworn. I mean, I don't know why, but I didn't have any shoes for some reason. You were given like tournament gear, so you got a sword and you got clothing, but for whatever reason, I just never got any shoes, which was a bit bizarre. Also, when I was out, I was kind of like thinking afterwards, because he was saying that they'd won 3 quests or some 3 challenges, which to me didn't make sense. At least not at the time. It seemed like if it was a bit unfair, because I mean, I won all of mine. Menhard won 2 out of his 3, but he got disqualified, and I think it was agreed that the fight against Master Nicholas wouldn't count, basically because they hadn't fought. So I thought, right, okay, that would make sense. But then there was at least 2 fights that Arna fought. Now he won 1.
Christ! What's the hold up?
So that means there was 2 left for him to do. Now he won 1 against. Yeah, he won his first one. I think he lost his second one to
A large beer
to
for
Nicholas. Kind of like implied that they were including the 3rd one as well as a loss for them, which I think was a bit much.
How can I help you, sir?
Bathhouse services,
I need a
please.
bath.
And what are you interested in, sir?
Oh, I need a thorough scrub, please.
Tend to my wounds, prepare me a bath, and wash my clothes, please.
Excellent. Pay up, and we can get started.
Oh, okay.
Let's talk about the price.
Certainly. No problem.
I'll give you 12. Oh, what the heck, I'm feeling generous. You know, 13.
Wonderful. You'll see. You'll be happy to come back here.
I reckon that's it. Take
Thank
care
you.
of yourself out there, friend.
Okay, if I can get out, I would. Right. Yeah, it left me scratching my head, because, I mean, I think they'd won 3... At least I think they'd been granted 3 wins. Which I thought seemed a bit much to me, because, like, it meant that fight for Arna. I mean, he only lost 1 fight. Yeah, that... Actually, no, that... Yeah, it still doesn't make sense, because
Council is organising another
it
collection
was,
for repairs to the fortifications.
even if they included the fight that Arna didn't take part in,
Old man every day, and she still hasn't twigged. And the way they talk to each other. Look at this nice bun I brought for you, she says. Doesn't it smell nice? I can't say no to that. And you just have to taste my sausage.
the second
It's
person I've
ready,
seen, I'd love to
waiting
know how they do that, but there's... Yeah, I don't know how they managed to get 3 fights. Because Nicholas, he didn't fight against Menard, he lost to me. He won against Arna. So that means there's only 1 fight he won. One of the guys lost all fights. One of their other guys, he lost 2 of his fights, and his 3rd fight didn't get done. So even if they've included like Arna's fight that he wasn't involved in, it still doesn't make sense to me how they ended up with 3. Because there's, I mean, I had a chat with them, and it was agreed that it was agreed at the time they wouldn't count the fight with Menard on the grounds that, well, it didn't actually take place. So why did it? I think the argument for Arna's fight was because he lost. And that's possible. Because he got injured and couldn't continue, it seemed that his 3rd fight was considered a loss. It seems a bit harsh to me. But even if it was, it still doesn't get us to 3 fights. I still don't understand how could they have like scored 3 fights.
Go.
It didn't really matter, because I mean I ended up winning all mine, so but just a bit much, because it would have meant Arna had 1 fight won, I had 3. So that should have taken us to 6 fights. It's very odd. I'm confused. Even more confused about where I'm going. But the good thing now though is I can go back to the Emperor Charles IV.
Go!
And I can start sleeping there again. For you. That's a nice comfy place. Right, it's down there. I need to go over here then. Get myself hired at the vineyard.
Go!
And then after that I should be able to get inside.
You made
And
it after all. And cheer up, footsteps. You've never come. Where are you going? You're the one I've been waiting for. I dreamt about you, and I floated a wreath. Looks like it's the nunnery for me.
Are you sure it's me you're waiting for?
You and no other.
Hang on a minute. Aren't you confusing me with someone else?
Are you confusing me with someone else?
Oh no, I had a dream about you, and you looked exactly like this. Those eyes, the hair, that nose, exactly as I remember it.
Do I know you by any chance?
Do we know each other? You don't look familiar.
No, we don't. But we were destined to meet.
What do you mean?
I dreamt about you on St. John's Eve, and then again a few more times.
Okay, that's a bit odd. So what exactly do you want from me then?
Well, all right. What is it you need?
What do you think? A groom.
What?
A groom? It's a little hasty for my liking. I mean, I've never seen you before in my life.
That is of no matter. See, on St. John's Eve, all us village girls floated wreaths. Hannah's bobbed its way to the other bank. Eliza's fell to pieces, but mine floated the furthest of all. And then that night, I dreamt of you.
Okay, so, I mean... So what's this, like, idea about floating wreaths?
What was that you said about wreaths?
You're not from around these parts, are you? Me and the girls release them on the water every St. John's Eve. If your wreath reaches the other side, it means you will soon be married. But if it sinks or breaks up, yours will be a miserable marriage. And mine got swept downstream to who knows where.
And that means...
When I wed, my husband will take me away from here.
And you're going about this all because of dreams.
You say you dreamt about me?
And more than once at that. But the first time was on St. John's Eve, and that means something.
Does it now? Then what?
That it will come true. I picked 9 flowers at night, put them under my pillow, and you know the rest.
Thanks for the explanation. I don't want to dampen your spirits, but you must be mistaken. I have no plans to marry just yet. And I can't, anyway.
But my dreams. The wreath of 9 herbs. I did everything they told me.
And if you are to marry away from here, it probably shouldn't be to someone like me.
I'm not saying he has to be from far away. Kuttenberg would be enough for me.
I'm not a city lad. I'm from Skalitz.
Skalitz? You're a villager? Well, it certainly couldn't have been you I was dreaming of then. I bid you safe travels. Skalitz, he says. What a woeful prize that would have been.
Wow, that's a kick in the... You know what's it? What was all that about? That wasn't pleasant by any... I mean, to be fair, I mean, like, I wouldn't have, like, got married to her anyway, but even still, I mean, it's like, still comes out as an insult after that. It's like, yeah, you don't want to get married, but she still insulted you. And the lions. Oh, I found a pied eye. Did you know that, Dougie? I found a pied eye. I'm feeling lucky. Who would have thought I'd have found a pied eye here? I prefer to find Valerian, like, but... It's not Valerian. Oh, I can get wormwood. I could do with fresh wormwood. Have you seen a bunch of flowers that look like valerian by any chance? No. I mean, they're close, they're white. Not that I could pick them, but... I think it was wormwood was for something else. Wormwood. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I needed wormwood for something else. That's the valerian. No, that's not valerian. Chamomile. More wormwood, maybe? Marigold. I mean, it's beehives here. I don't think they're going to help. Keep your eye out for a white flower. Not just any flower, it's got to be a white one. Unless the cows have eaten it all. That is a possibility. Maybe the cows have just found some and eaten it. Maybe it's like a special diet for cows. Maybe they feed their cows on valerian. Anything is possible. Signals. Nope. I think there'll be some somewhere. I'm just trying to remember where you get. That's a thought. Don't think it. Hang on a minute. When did I pick up some valerian? What? When? How? Who? How did I pick up some valerian? I mean, I know sometimes you pick up flowers and you end up with something else as well. Possibility. Curious and curiouser. There's some there. At least to make, that would get me 6. I am now intrigued. I think I'd have to read the book as well, because it might tell you if I can find an alchemy bench. Read the book. I think it tells you about the actual herbs themselves, like where they grow and what have you. There's no valerian. Right, it's getting late, so I think I'll go and see if I can get some work here. Because if I can, then we can sneak in and, well, we can just walk in, quite frankly. Yeah, walk in and find out what this here secret is. That's the main reason we're here anyway, to be fair. I'm just saying, Dougie, that's why we're here. Hello. I'm looking for work.
Are you hiring?
Us? Always. But don't be fooled. It's hard work. Days spent bent over in the sun. It's not for everybody. But you'll get a few groschen, something to eat, and a place to lay your head.
Okay, I'm in.
That sounds good.
I'll tell you tomorrow. For now, go and speak to the custodian, Jerome. He'll tell you what to do. Any questions?
No, don't care.
I'll be going then.
All right, run along. Jerome will be waiting near the winery. And remember, wine is liquid gold. So we keep everything well guarded.
Don't worry. I don't steal.
I have to say that because we do get light-fingered individuals here from time to time. And now you know everything. Off you go to work.
To be fair, I have.
Farewell, my friend.
I absolutely know nothing. So where's Jerome? You're a peasant. You're a bit like me then. Yeah, I'm still a bit offended that she was annoyed that we were a commoner. Like, seriously? There's plenty of marigolds around here. Where on earth's Jerome when you need him? Marigolds. Oh, sage. Can always do with some sage. That might come in useful for something. That's chamomile. Nope. Seriously, who's keeping all this valerian hidden? It's shocking. Right, so Jerome's all the way up there, so presumably we go up there and I'll get a bed for the night. I was kind of hoping to take a cutting as well. That would have been useful because I think that's what this guy's looking for. If I can acquire a seedling for him so he can grow the same type of grapes apparently. But that's quite useful actually if we can get a bed here for the night. So as long as we're around, presumably we can go wandering around and we can...
Oh, my back!
So that's what we've got to look forward to, do we? Where's Jerome? Oh, you're Jerome. I've been told to report to you?
I'm supposed to report to you. I'm new here.
Excellent. Another young shoot ready to sprout and produce the delicious fruits of labor.
Indeed. That would be me.
Right. The shoot. That's me.
Forgive me, young man. I'm always pleased by the presence of someone who enjoys working.
That's great. In any case, I was sent to ask what you want me to do.
Oh, it's too late today. The velvet blanket of night is not favorable for our work. Let's leave it for tomorrow. But I suggest you don't dawdle, for at noon the vineyard is battered by the hot rays of our heavenly protector.
All right. I'll try to get up early. And what is it I'm supposed to do?
Ah, but of course, I nearly forgot to tell you what your God-fearing work will entail. As our youngest laborer, you will be in charge of the eternal battle against the weeds that choke our beautiful plants. As soon as you spot one, imagine you're King David and uproot that evil from our land forever, just as he uprooted the Philistines from Israel.
If you hand me a slingshot, I can take on Goliath.
We hand out slingshots in autumn when we have trouble with starlings. Apart from that, you'll sometimes see a sack at the end of a row. In it are clippings and bad plants which you will take to the dung heap behind the winery here, where their earthly existence ends in the process known as decay.
All right. That doesn't sound too complicated. Weeding and organising a funeral for some plants.
To tell the truth, lad, work in the vineyard isn't complicated, but it is hard. I therefore suggest you don the vintner's crown, a straw hat. Do you have any other questions?
Okay, so where can I rest then?
Where can I lay my head?
I shall take you there right away. I have to show you where to take the sacks in any case.
Okay, well, guess I'll get started tomorrow then.
Thank you. I think I'll hit the hay so I can get a head start tomorrow.
That you should. Rest is the wealth of the prudent.
God be with you, neighbor.
Greetings to you two.
Okay,
Mutt!
come here. Stop causing mischief. Could have sworn he said he was going to show me where my bed
At your
was.
service, sir.
Here it is. The final resting place of weeds from our vineyard, and a vast haven for flies. The dung heap. This is where you shall bring the sacks. And moreover, after a hard day's toil, you can lay your head down in that hut over there. Questions?
So my bed's next to the dung heap?
I'm supposed to sleep beside the dung heap?
It's perfectly healthy, and I wouldn't worry about the smell. The odor emanating from the other beds will be worse.
Great.
Now get some rest. You'll need all your strength for work tomorrow.
That's a bit concerning. So that's our bed. There's a bit of bread and a bit of buck's blood. So that's
Good boy.
Doish. He was talking about having a straw hat, which I don't have. So we'll have to find out about the weeds. We'll have to find out, more importantly, where this incense is, because he talked about I think, yeah, he was talking about like incense. I think it gets brought in a barrel. So that stuff, yeah, okay, I mean, maybe that's in the main building back there. Still no sign of valerian though. There's plenty of other things, quite a lot of other interesting plants. It'll be interesting to see what weeds we find, because I mean the weeds for him might be herbs for me. Oh, St. John's Wort. Ooh, cool. Kind of would feel I could do with some of that. Don't know why, but I could do with some. Oh, I found a flute. It's amazing what you can find.
You're always welcome here, noble sir.
Oh, and I even found a hairpin of gold. Oh, Valerian though. Where can I find Valerian? More St. John's Wort. Doggy, stop causing mischief. I'm actually curious now what he's growling at. And I'm assuming it's all these. All these weeds around, so a lot of it's like thistle. There's a bag to probably put it in. Yeah, I can't touch that at the moment, so I presume I've got to wait until I start tomorrow. Dandelions. So presumably we need to get into there. There's a guard there. So all I know is there's a barrel or some barrels somewhere. Let's have a look see. Find the monastery, so get seedlings. So they could be in there, but also in find the secret. I haven't seen any sign of seedlings though, because there was. I've gone past the actual grapevines and I'm not. Yeah, nothing seems to be happening. I can't. Let's check. I mean, I've got a dagger on me. For whatever reason, I can't interact with these. It's a bit concerning. So there's a wine cellar in there. So maybe that's the building where they're brewing everything.
God be with you. Keep the peace, and we'll stay friends.
Cheers. I hope you have an uneventful shift.
Gotta keep on their good books. I'm just saying. Yeah, I can't seem to interact with any of these. It's got me a bit puzzled when it's... Oh, I take what's B? Oh, right, another straw hat. Right, okay, so that's the task, is to work in there. Gotcha. I started off thinking, what? Was there somebody else we were here for? But no, I can't... I would have thought I could have taken a... like a cutting. Maybe I've got to go in the main building to actually get a genuine seedling. What's 5 of them? Does that mean sleeping around at night? Creeping around at night, rather.
Everything's in order.
Hoobar.
I don't think so, sir. I tried my best, sir.
Well done. Drop by tomorrow. There's something else I need.
Right, I think we'll swap to our... swap to our other gear. And I'll get the dog to stay here out of the way. Question is, how do you get into the building? That's a $64 million question. I could just, if anybody asks, I could just say I've got, you know, I just go out walking at night, I sleepwalk. There'll be none that won't. Oh, it doesn't, probably wouldn't know what I'm talking about. You stay here, Dougie.
Sit and stay.
I'll go and... If you want to be outside after sunset, you need a lit torch. That's the law.
Forgot about that.
You see? That wasn't so hard, was it now?
Yep, you're absolutely right. What was I thinking? Ooh, that was too close for comfort. Now where's he gonna go then? He's gonna go he stopped there. Right, so he stopped there by the well. I think there's a guard outside the door along here. Yeah, so there's no way I'm going to get in there without taking the guard out.
Huh? You'll wake up the whole farmstead.
What are you on about?
You'll wake up the whole farmstead.
What are you all bothered about?
You'll wake up the whole farmstead.
What are you talking about?
You should come for a visit during the day.
I work here. I can't talk to him. This is bonkers. Yeah, I mean, if I knock the guards... Tell you what, let's just find out. Maybe I can find out another way.
You have a kind master, eh, Mutt?
Right, are you Jerome? Can I get started? Okay, so what exactly do we do again?
What does your job entail?
The administration of the monastery vineyard consists mainly of thorough organization. I allot the jobs to the workers and make sure nobody neglects anything. But it's not just about people. I have to take care of the vines themselves and oversee their health and quality every day. True, the Sedlets Monastery has many vineyards, but this is one of its crown jewels.
Okay, no questions. I'm not supposed to be like doing my job. Work in the monastery vineyard. All he was talking about was just picking weeds.
Oh, Christ.
Really? Let's have a look. I think there's a bag around. Oh, there's a bag there. Because I think he was talking about putting things into the bag. Well, there's a bag, but I can't put anything in it. Can't do anything like officially with it. I can pick things up. Seems early enough. Nope. I'm confused. Right, that bread's gone off. Have we got any... I don't think I've got any cheap wine. I've got fine wine. Let's try some fine wine for a change. Can't say no to fine wine. Well, you can, but... Am I starting too early or something? Because he was talking about the midday sun though. So I think the idea is to get it all done before that. At least I would have thought. I just remember him saying like put things in the bag and then you take the bag back to there. Ah, now, do I have to go and see the... Do I have to go back and see the hirer? It's alright for you. You can just sit around and do nothing all day if you want. It's entirely up to you. My problem is I can't figure out what I'm supposed to do. Ah, right, now we go. Right. Now it seems to start. Maybe. Possibly. So we have to wait for the bell. It's 6. Okay, doke. I'm confused. Right, so there's thistles over there. There's some over here. There's a bit more in there. Now, see if I can use the bag then. Pick that one up. Oh, I found a gemstone silver ring. Cool. I'd rather find Valerian, to be fair. Right. So if I take that to there, because he said there was 2 sides to it. We've got to pick up weeds, but we've got to bring the bag back to here. Is it the case there's like quite a few people doing that? And there's a bag there as well. Still haven't figured out, I mean, are the seedlings in the main building? Or are they, because I can't seem to take cuttings. Right, let's drop that off. So my work will end when the city bells ring, which will be noon. That's right, as far as things go,
Praise
I need
the
to be in
Lord.
there. You're a housewife, so I need to be in there. Everybody gets a bit uppity at night, so that's going to be tricky. There might be in there. There's a cellar underneath. I mean, I know of one guard here. There's another guard who's on this door here. And then there was the guard that was doing his rounds. Kind of gives me the impression.
Good to see you.
Cheers. I hope you have an uneventful shift.
Yeah, and then there was the guard I ran into who was having a hissy fit about me not having a torch. Trouble is, I don't want to finish the work. Where's that bag gone? Curious. I don't think it's in my interest to finish the actual work, because otherwise I'll not be able to get in here so easily. Hello, what's over here?
That would be a waste of good wood.
Right, so there's
Were bloody lucky
thistles
not to meet any soldiers
there.
in that part of the
Greetings to you.
forest. I heard they gather
Isn't
wood there themselves.
So I don't think it's here. So this is something else. Oh, there's a drinking spot. Up there. But is there any Valerian? Nope. Nope. There's plenty of eyebright around here. Now what's that? Nope.
This must have been something last night.
Right, well, I can't touch that. Ridge signals. I was getting optimistic there. I was thinking maybe I could spike the wine or something. This is not so good. Ridge signals. Yeah, I think realistically the only way to get in that building is at night. But I'm going to have to seriously watch that guard. Because they're going to be a bit of a pain. I could have sworn I was supposed to pick up the actual weeds. I thought the idea was pick up the weeds, put them in the bag, and then bring the bag back to the dung heap. Curiouser. Right, I'm going to drop that down there. Oh, wow. I wonder if there's anybody else we can talk to that will give us a clue.
I have more questions.
Ask away, lad.
So what's in the middle building? I'm curious to know.
What's in this building here?
This is the winery, lad. It's the heart of the vineyard. Of course, the grapes must ripen in the vineyard and are harvested there. But here in the winery they are sorted, pressed, and poured into barrels. As soon as we put the wine in barrels, it travels to the cool and dark monastery cellars, where it ages.
Okay, good enough. And how's everything going here?
How are you doing here?
The life of a winemaker is similar to the life of the vine itself. It seems showered with sunshine, but it isn't possible without tenacity and resilience. Here in the vineyard we wake up and go to sleep with a single thought: how to bring to life a divine miracle, the nectar of wine. For it truly is a miracle. A truly fine wine can enchant kings and priests alike. And if we can create such a wine, then our time in this world has not been in vain.
Okay, so I think that's pretty much established then. We need to get in there, but we can't do it realistically during the day. And there's a door going that way and a door going that way. Presumably upstairs is where they will sleep. So most of us sleep outside or in the barn. He's sleeping up there, I imagine, along with the guards. Oh, there's a bike. So I'm beginning to wonder, does somebody else then collect all these weeds? Because I thought that was our task. I thought we were supposed to collect the weeds, put them in the bag, and then bring the bag back here. Curiouser. Right, dump that there.
Greetings to you.
Right, it's only 8 o'clock. Let's have a look-see. See if I can find any valerian in my travels. Nope. Okay, I'll see if I can find any other types of weeds then. So I've probably got plenty of thistles. And that's mostly what I'm seeing is just thistles. What I really need is valerian. Ooh, that's a big thunderstorm. There's eye bright. More eye bright. Oh, there's more eye bright and is that a map? Oh, well. Not long. Oh, right, I have to bring that all the way back. I'm not overly optimistic of finding any valerian here. I'm tempted to just pass the time because I think the shift's going to end at about 12. Right, the bags. Ah, right, so the bags seem to be popping back up again. Oh, hold on. Nourishment seems to be a problem. Let's have some drinking wine then. Keep ourselves going on fine wine. I mean, it seems fair. I mean, it's a vineyard after all. What else can you expect? We'll live off wine. Seems to be the expectation. I think I'll bring this back. I think I'm just going to... I've got a funny feeling this is just an endless quest of going backwards and forwards, backwards and forwards. And realistically, the only way I'm going to achieve anything here is to go in at night. Unless I find out what's going on up there at night, maybe. That might give me some pointers. Yeah, I might get some pointers out of here. That's just stone. So it gets towards noon. Oh, I'm going back and see Menard then. Oh, cool. Looks like his problems are sorted anyway. Still no valerian. Oh, there's plenty of wormwood here. I mean, that's going to be useful. So look, are we still working? Yeah, I think we've got to work. Did he say wait until like you work until noon? I mean, technically I'm not getting the weeds from the correct place, but I mean, you know, I'm still picking them up. In the asks, I've got a lot on me. Oh dear. You need something else to drink, do you? Takes it 51. Alright, I'll head back down here then. Because there was a bag round there. Unless you're working till 6 o'clock. Yeah, there's the bell. Or is it 6 o'clock? It could be 6 o'clock. That's a long shift then. Right. Seems I need something to drink. How about another wine? This is hard work. I'm just saying.
Bless you.
Indeed, and you. I can't sit down over here. So all you've got is just people out here doing, well, weed picking and carrying the sacks back. But you know what, can I sit down over here? Because I think I've got a book I might be able to read. It's another way to pass the time. It's going to take me 4 hours. So presumably the next bell will be at 6 o'clock. Oh, cool. Exactly what I need. Right, if we do, let's see, drinking. An experienced reveler. Well, that would be better, I think. That's a way I think I could talk your way out of it. Interesting. Oh, so that's not such a good idea. I'll go with that one. That one seems a bit more...
Oh, so hungry I could eat a horse.
How about having a drink instead? Because we're in a vineyard. Surely they'd expect to be drinking. I'm kind of like reluctant to take anybody out. Because there is the guards, but... I'm just kind of reluctant to knock somebody out. Because then it's going to start like alarm bells ringing. People get highly suspicious. I'm just saying. Right, they did give me some bread. So I'll eat that. Got some honey. Oh, crate 31. Oh, I can go with that. Right, have I got anything for the dog?
Look what I have for you.
Yeah, have another sausage. I'm sure you can enjoy that. Does that look tasty enough? Cool. Right, I'm going to go to sleep then. Because that's what you do. So hopefully there's no guards actually inside the building. I'll have to see. Well, there seem to be like 2 doors. So if I wait for the guard... Right, so everybody's going to bed.
You should have a light.
Why? I'm going to bed.
Huh?
You sleepy? At least those have gone to sleep. It is 11 o'clock. Right, there's that guard over there. I know there's a guard. Oh, I just thought there's a door there. Ooh, that's a very hard look. All the more reason to have one of those potions. Whichsicles. Question is, where's he gonna go? Because if he's gonna stay there, are you eating flies or something? Right, as long as he stays there, that's fine with me. So he heads in there. So he stays over there for a while, then he heads in there, just a quick check of the room. So presumably as long as I can get in through one of the doors to somewhere else. And I think there's a cellar as well, so I might have to look for a stair going down. Oh, crikey, he's staying there a while. That could be tricky if he's going to... Yeah, if he's going to hang around there for... Or is he not? He's just staying around the room. Right, okay, so I don't necessarily know if he... I think he's the only one. So this is the vineyard where they store the... Right, let's have a look-see.
This crate smells like sulfur. This could be it.
Ooh, sulfur wicks. Now he was talking about getting seedlings as well. Yeah, he specifically asked for seedlings. Now they're over there somewhere. So that could be past that very hard look. Vinegar from Lorette's. What's that? Flushing from the barrel. Right, is he gone? He's gone that away. He was storing seedlings. This looks like where they make them. Onions, apples. I have a horrible feeling that's a door outside. Kind of gives me the impression it's here. Leeks, onions, sauerkraut. Nope. What time is it? It's getting towards 1 o'clock. And I'm not seeing any signs of... I'm wondering if they're behind that hard look. Do I actually have any? How did I get my hand on a carpenter's axe? That could be tricky because that's a very hard look. It's going to alert the guard. I don't see a door. Yeah. That would make sense if they're doing it here. So they grow the seedlings there. So I need to find either a key from a guard. Because if that, as far as I recall, there's a guard on that door. There. That's going to be tricky. Highlander is, where's he? Don't see him. So I don't know where he is. Last thing I want to do is to bump into him. I mean, there is some light here, not a great deal, but as soon as the doors open... That sounds like him.
What a night.
Don't think it's a good idea to be going out yet. Maybe I can see him from here. Yeah, looks like him over there. Right, I better get out while I've got the chance. I think I need to get into there. That's going to be a bit more trickier. Because that was a very hard look, and if there's a guard on that door, I'll have to time it when he leaves, but if there's a guard on that door, I mean, a very hard look. We're on... We're on 23 plus 2. Ooh. I'll wait until he comes back out. Then I'm going to check, but I'm pretty sure there's a guard on that door. So I can probably get into a hard lock. I'm not so sure about a very hard lock. So we'll wait for him to pass. Well, I could... get down to there, because that guard doesn't seem to go anywhere. He's my biggest concern. there's a guard there. I mean, this portion I've got. Gives me 6 for 40 minutes. It might be possible now I've got a bit of Valerian. I might be able to go and make some of the Henry's one. I don't think there's any rule about me leaving the monastery and coming back. Is there? Do you think so? Or should I just risk it? Because that's going to get me to 29, so that'll be almost max level. Ooh, should I risk it, Dougie? Decisions.
I was never meant to be a warrior.
Get up now!
Stop screaming, for the love of God. I was a peasant. My place was around the forge. Or the pub.
Drinks around the house!
But adventure found me. And I found this lot.
Watch out, here we go. Henry, our hero Henry, the fellow who helps his fellow man. His fellow man!
I only hope I live long enough to avenge the ones I lost.
No doubt you've got a cunning plan for us to get out of here, right?
You chose a different path than I wanted for you. And maybe that's how it was meant to be. But once you've chosen the path of adventure, you have to fight.
There they are.
Well, now we're really fucked. You have to fight till the bitter end.
The most adventure I was expecting was a fuck or two.